Hi student, welcome back again to my channel. Yes, as I said before, I'm teacher Moses, and today I want to take you through vectors. Vectors. I want to take you through vectors. Some of the questions that are very simple in KCC and that you can easily get all the marks. For this vector, it is awarded 10 marks, and just free 10 good marks. 10 good full marks. So, and most I can advise your student, most when you find the in a paper or in examination paper, if there is some drawings, my friend, ensure you answer those. Those are the simplest questions, very simplest question than those lined question which needs a lot of thinking. But I don't discourage you if you see it is you can answer it, it is so correct. But most of the time, if you see drawing, my friend, those are free marks that you should not allow them to flow like that. Okay, so it's my advice that when you find such questions, you can easily answer them, and yeah, and to get your the 10 marks or the marks that are being awarded. Okay, so for example, I want to take you one of the question here, which is about the vectors containing 10 marks, and I want you to be attentive, listen to me keenly, and gain something. Question read that in the figure below, MR points. Let's first draw it so that we can go together. That is the figure. That's the figure that is given below M and N are points on OQ. M and N, they are points on OQ. That is M is a point on OQ, and N is a point on PQ. Are we together, student? Step by step. I told you on the last class. I told you that if you follow step by step, I show you that you get all the marks. So the other one is that such that OM and MQ, OM and MQ are divided in the ratio of 2:3. If you see that one, just that step, just answer it. You have told that OM is divided ratio of 2:3. Sometimes don't look at the distance. Sometimes maybe given small distance, but not really just for the figures the way they are given. So the ratio of 2:3. That's OM is to MQ is given the ratio of 2:3. Okay. Then QN, the QN is the ratio of 2:1 of O of NP. QN is to 2:1. Student, until to that point we are together. Then ON and PM intersect at the ON and PM intersect at the X point. After all answering that question, or after After having all of those information, now you can go and start answering the other question, the question A, question B. And you find that question 1 A, Roman 1, 2 marks. My friend, 2 marks. There are too many, and it's very simple. Roman 2, 2 marks. Those are 4 good marks already. You remain just other 2 marks to to get an A. Already even those 4. But I assure you, if you follow me keenly, you're going to get the total of those 10 marks. So A is so that given that OP is P, let me use another color, different color. OP, it is P. So OP, show by using arrow to show that direction, because O is the origin. Even if sometimes you may not be told that is the origin, but remember O, they are obvious or always the origin. Then the other one is that OQ is Q. OQ is Q. Until that point of student, we are all together, step by step. I don't want to hurry and some of the students fail to get what I'm teaching or what I'm trying to pass to you. I want you to pass. I want you to pass in exam. I want you to pass in KCSE exam, because these questions are very simple. And if you find questions like you just relax and just love and enjoy. Why? Because the question is just an easy. It's like swallowing water. Yeah, very easy, very easy. Not like taking theory. Theory requires a lot to, yeah, just checking that what it is easy. In short, I'm trying to mean it is quite easy. So we have tried to express the term in terms of P and Q. Then Roman 1 of the question is asked, you find ON. ON. Here what you should know is that in order to get one, vectors, they just test about the direction and magnitude. For you to get this answer, you have to follow a certain direction, and this direction must pass through a certain destination. Not that you just go direct. No, pass through a certain first destination, just first point, then to the final destination. So if it's ON, ON, don't go direct from O to N. No, just you can follow a certain route. I mean, I will assure you get correct answer. If you follow certain route like this until to that point, then you come to you can follow that. But still, the question given will lead you. Remember, here we were given Q. We have told that QP. I mean, QN to NP is given a ratio of 2:1. So sometimes don't confuse yourself. You can use the one for P or the one for Q. So let's just use this direction to come to the point N. Because we were told that our OP, it was P, and PN is just this ratio is just PN is to NQ is the ratio of 1:2. So it means that PQ it is like 3. So the PN should be a third, and for NQ is 2/3. Okay, student, are we together until to that point? So for ON it will be P plus our PQ, which is our PQ is just a third of, I mean PN, which is a third of PQ. Teacher, why have you again added our PQ and have not been asked? Just that because it lies under that point. So after getting this one, we have to look again at PQ. It is very simple to find out the PQ. PQ that direction. So let's write here, PQ is equal to PO plus OQ. You see what I'm saying? PO, remember, we were told that our OP is P. But now here we are looking at PO. So it means the negative of it, or you just find the negative of it because we have got opposite direction. So become negative P plus OQ, which is very simple. Very, very simple. So this one becomes P plus a third of PQ, which is Q minus P. You can interchange them or you work out them direct, no problem. So it becomes P. This is the third, sorry, plus the third Q minus the third P. This one is like having one. So like having one P minus the third P, which becomes 2 over 3 P plus the third Q. And that's how you get to a O. That is one. O N. That's how you get to a O N. Those are the first 2 marks already. You score 2 marks first because you show that OP is that one. You score a mark. Still, the teacher may give you a small mark here, but after getting your final year, give you 3 marks. 3 marks altogether. That is, we have already 2 marks. We have already our 2 marks. So we can go and look for the other. That was Roman 1. Let's look at Roman 2. Hope you can see here. Roman 2, whereby you have been asked, you find PM. PM, and I've told you, you have to follow a certain direction. Now, student, you can tell me PM will be PM. Good. PM will be PO plus OM in standard direction. PO plus OM. Don't follow straight route. No. Come there by direction. Then we know PO, we said our OP is P, so it means PO is negative P. Simple as that. So here we have negative P plus OM, which is 2 over 5. You just add these two. This one and this one, the one which give you, but the ratio remains the same. That is of OQ. That's of OM, that is OM is 2 over 5 of OQ. Then our OQ, we're told that our OQ from the question is Q. Are we together, student? So here become negative 3 plus 2 over 5. Simple. Very, very, very simple. Very, very simple. And that's how you end up scoring your 4 marks. You end up scoring your 4 marks. Yes, and up until that point we are together. Now this is another, just showing this one and showing this one. They give you 2, already 2 plus 2, you have already 4 marks already with you, free. Already you have marked your examiner already. Your examiner, you have already given yourself 4 marks. Very simple, very, very simple. And that is all about it. That is just question A. So let's look at question B. Yeah, question B. And question B requires a lot of attentiveness. So there is where we get to 5 marks, and 5 marks are not easy to get, but they are cheap. They are not easy to get the 5 marks, but it is simple to get. It is also simple to get the 5 marks. So what I want you just to be attentive. Then question B, Question B say that given that OX is the H of ON and PX is K of PM, where H and K are scalars. So Roman 1, you are being asked to determine the ratio in which, no, to determine the value of H and K. So here's the value of H and values of H and K. You are asked to determine the values of H and K. Very simple, very simple. Look at here. We've told OX is H. Are you able to see that one? Is H of ON. H of ON. Don't forget by that one. Yes. Then our PX is K of PM. PX is M of PM. Then we'll be asked to find the H and K values. Here, which are being tested just to know this point. You can find OX using two ways. You can either find direct from here to here, or you can find go through the route that we've been talking about to find the M. Okay, so come here and see that OX can be given in two ways. That is H of ON. Okay, again, OX can be given in terms of, you can try. OX can be given in another way, or that is good. OP plus PX. Okay, just other thing that you have to look is that this one and this one should begin. You see, even when you look even to other points, look at, for example, like this one, PM. P begins, then this one they are common. Are we together? When you look the same as this one, is P and Q. When you look at this one, they are common. Just that is there's a symbol of it, and just let's be together. Let's be together and be patient. We're going to finish right now and get 10 good marks. 10 good marks. You go home being happy. I've passed my exam. Yes, simply because of this simple question. They try to bring it in your exam, my student. Let it be your first question. And I can advise you one thing, that if, for example, you get this paper, don't rush starting answering question. No, open page by page. You look at the simplest question that you are sure that you can get, especially section B, where we get these 10 marks. These 10 marks, they're very important. So you can circle them. Those are very simple, and or the one which you see you can easily answer. Then after circling them, now you come and start attempt. And I can assure, if you get this paper, my friend, start with section B. Section B is the free marks. Free marks. Free marks. Because you can find this question, like 4 questions, you are sure you can get 10 marks. Then when you work at them, you get the 40 marks. You are sure you get 40 marks. Then you're given, like, I think it's 2 hours, isn't it? 2 and something hours. So let's assume like 1 hour and some minutes. you get the 40 marks or the like 45 marks. You have talked out 5 questions and you are sure you can get 45 marks. Then you go to the section 9 where you start now looking for the simple one, which can give you like, let's say like 30 marks. Take 30 plus 40. My friend, those are many marks. And even question 1, you can score even 40. And section B, you score even 40. That is an 80. 80 is the clear A plus indeed. Let's go back to our question. So OP, and this one, they are equal because they are OX and that. So it means that OX is equal to H of ON is equals to OX is equals to that OP plus PX. Okay, let's look for OX first. OX is H of ON. Well, what is our ON? We don't have even to look. You have already calculated it. Our ON is in first question. You see how the symbol it is. So H of ON, which is 2 over 3 P plus that Q. Just open the brackets. So it becomes 2 over 3 PH plus that QH. Already you have OX. Let's come here and look for the other OX. That is OP plus PX. OP is P plus PX. Remember we were given PX. My friend, I tell you mathematics is so sweet. If there is sweet subject is mathematics, look, you are given a question and that question is just a repetition of what already you had tackled. For example, this one, we had already done it. You have the answer. You're given another question, you have the answer already. Very simple, very simple. So our Px is m of Pm. You see, mathematics is so sweet. You can look at it and think, even there's no need to read. If you just do just one revision, don't try to do it. Just concentrate and be focused. Simple as that. Our PM. Did you answer our PM? You see, very simple. Simple. Indeed, simple. My student, I will assure you will get an A if you follow my workings. If you follow my channel and also like them, you subscribe for more and more questions, you're going to get a clear A smart. So this is P plus M. PM is this which is negative P plus 2 over 5 Q. When you open the brackets, it becomes P plus minus PM plus 2 over 5 Q M. So this is like P minus PM plus 2 over 5 Q M. Then I want to show you another thing. Now from here you look at this. These which are common, the common you open the bracket, they become P into 1 minus M into plus 2 over 5 Q M. Up until that point we are together. Now what you just do, now you take this one equivalent to this one, because you have said this one and this one they are equal. So what you just do, you just work out them. So it become 2 over 3 pH plus 1 over 3 QH is equal to P into 1 minus M plus 2 over 5 QM. Then the other thing that you look here, just look at these points. Because our question we were asked to find the values of H. So P and P. So it becomes 2 over 3H is equal to 1 minus F. After that, we look at this one and this one. So it becomes then, this one becomes a third H is equals to 2 over 3 M. Are we together? So now we can, from this point, we can find our H. We can, using this one, you can see equation 1, we can call it equation 2. So this one, you can say, this one H is given by, you can multiply by 3 over 1 by 3 over 1. So this one and this one go. So H is equal to 2M. And then where we have our H, we replace with this one. So using equation 2, we can say is 2 over 3 of 2M is equal to 1 minus M. We want to get the M now. So become 4 over 3M is equal to 1 minus M. So you can bring our M on this side for it to be positive. So it become like become 4 over 3. You can see this one become 4 over 3M plus M is equals to 1. So this one is like adding 1. 4 over 3M is equals to 1. After that, this you divide this one. We have to get M. M is equal to 1 over this, like 7 over 3. You can work out the 1 divided by 7 over 3, which is the same as 3. M is equal to 3 over 3 over 3 over 7. Just a slightly error we made here. It should be K, and yeah, managed to error. Here it is K. So where we have inserted M, we can change it to K. It should be K somewhere there. Sorry, you change the path. Here should be K. We should be working with K, not M. Sorry. Here will be KM. Here should be K still. It should be K. Don't forget to change that as just a slight error. Then here, remember, sometimes you can make errors. You can be correct, but you make errors. So ensure that you don't make error. This was 5. Here, like an error still we made. You can correct it. So let's forget that one. Let's now begin from this point, whereby we still have these two equations that you have to work out with them. That is 2 over h, 2 over 3h is equal to 1 minus k, because we want to get the h and k. Sorry, not the m, not the m. Don't forget to do this correction. It should be pk. Those are the pk. Don't forget to do those changes then, but the working is correct. Just make those changes selected there. Then we have a third h is equal to 2 over 5 k. So for h here, when you use this equation, will be h is equals to, will multiply be 6 over 5k. So where we have our h, you replace with this one, so it becomes 2 over 3 multiplied by 6 over 5k is equals to 1 minus k. Okay, so this one and this one will go be 2, so it will remain with 4 over 5 is equals to 1 minus k. Remember this one is k, so remember this one is k, so 4, we bring this k on the other side, be 1 and 4 over 5k is equals to 1. So our final k will be, okay, use the calculator, that is 1 divided by this one is 9 over 5, that will be 5 over 9. Now for the k will be 5 over 9. Let's proceed. We have our k as 5 over 9. So now we have to find our h. From equation here, we can easily find our h because you know is 2 over 3h is equals to 1 minus k, which is 5 over 9. This becomes 2 over 3 is equals to 1. This one is like 4 over 9 is h. So we divide both sides, like multiply by 3 over 2 by 3 over 2. That is the simplest way you can show. So your h remains by 3 is b3 here 2. So your h will be 2 over, simple. You have already your h now as 2 over 3 and your k as 5 over. Now those give you a total of 5 marks. You have now 5 marks with you. Now you are just remaining just remember here we got our 4 marks. Here we have looked for other 5 marks. So you are remaining with just 1 mark, and that 1 mark they are just asking determine the ratio in which x divides pm. X divide p, in which x divides pm. There is just like just be asked to determine px in the ratio of x xm, and you know that px is 5 over 9 and is the ratio of 4 over 9. So the ratio is just 5 is to, and that is all about it. You just get just is the ratio of 5 is to 4, and that's how you get your total of 10 good marks. But you know, just ensure that just is a step by step, and again your work is clean, and ensure you don't confuse yourself. For example, here we could have used k, but remember we used our m, but we have already done correction, so don't forget to do that correction step by step, step by step. Then after reaching here, you remove the square, then you insert step by step, and if you put in on them, you're going to get 10 good marks. So what I can advise you for this one, you have to follow a certain direction in order to get it, to get 2 points. What you get here, ensure that you are correct, because in question B, you have seen you have the same values that you have been using step by step until to the final answer. Of student, my video was of help and it will assist you to pass your KCSE. If you find there is some problem somewhere like this, you can comment. You can look for me still. I have some email. You can mail me have still a number for a call. You can even call me for more, and you'll be blessed. I wish you success. Work smart for the coming exam. Do the best and ensure you do more revision. This question, they are mostly tested. They are mostly tested, and they are very simple. We have seen they are very simple. And they're very, very, very simple. So just work on them and ensure that you get the best. The best. Thank you for listening. As I said before, I'm Teacher Moses. You can subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me for more. You can like. You can also share to other friends. Yes, you can share. This life is assisting one another, so you can also share. And yes, you would be blessed. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Other thing, yeah, zero sum the origin. So obviously, even if you're not being told the direction, and when you go to the opposite direction, ensure that you insert negative sign. If you are working from Q off, remember it should be negative Q. All the best, and thank you for watching my video. Yes, and may God bless you abundantly and give you knowledge and understanding. Yes, to work and to work smart. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.